Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me in another one. And as you can see, it's late. Just had some food and downed my coffee. And just wanted to take you guys along and have a little chit chat while I swap my transmission fluid out. So I've done this before. If you want to see that video, I'll go ahead and link it above. But I was supposed to change this car's transmission fluid at 1,000 miles, but I couldn't really because I didn't have time. So it's been about 15 or 1,600 miles now, and so I'm gonna get to that. The reason is because I changed my Auto House Z. I'll post his Instagram here somewhere. Check him out. He changed my transmission out like maybe a month or two ago, and oh no, maybe about a month ago, and the fluid needs to be changed out now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and take you guys along. And also a transmission, my transmission mount, one side of the little rubber arms was broken too. Let me go look for this thing actually right now. I think it's in here somewhere. Let's see. I think it's back. Hang on, let me grab it real quick. Okay, so got it here. And I believe this is a Cusco one. At least that's how I ordered it. Not 100% sure if it's legit or not, but I hope it is. So if anybody has one, please let me know if this looked similar to yours. And a side note too, I got a new spare seat. I bought it from a guy named Phil here in NorCal. Thanks again, Phil. And it's in a little bit better shape than mine, so just thought whenever mine gets too worn from daily use, that I would swap that one in. But yeah, mine's not too bad. But yeah, anyways, gotta have spares, guys. Another thing, real quick. Got my kid couple of new toys. So I have huge boxes here that need to be broken down now. But maybe I'll post a link right here. Oh, let's see if you can get up there, buddy. Good job, buddy.
You gonna take your boat with you? That's enough.
Anyway, Phil has a freaking sweet right-hand drive 11 hatch that he brought back from Japan with him. I should have filmed it. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I didn't even take out like the cell phone camera, but I'll go ahead and post a picture here. Anyways, I need to start this transmission work now. So okay, so I've got this thing draining now. It looks like really minimal metal on the magnet here from the transmission break-in, and we'll just let that do its thing. While that's draining below, I'm just gonna go ahead and undo the plastic panels and the shifter so that I can fill from the shifter hole. And I'm going to be using Lucas gear oil 7590. I was supposed to get in some Redline MT-90 today, but Amazon kind of let me down. So I did one day shipping, but now it's saying it's supposed to come in Friday or Saturday, which is really annoying. Because, you know, you pay for stuff to be delivered at a certain time, and then the mail carriers that Amazon uses just kind of, you know, they just kind of let you down. Why am I coughing so much? But let's see, next week I'll probably be doing all the stainless brakes next week, along with the e-brake lines and some new pads. I'm not sure. I would have done it this week, but I ran out of time. But this transmission fluid change has to be done, otherwise I wouldn't be up this late really, or just starting this late anyway. But gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, this guy's off. Let's put it in the back maybe. Feels like I've done this way too many times. I think a lot of people... Jesus Christ! Why am I coughing so much? I think there's pollen in the car or something. I don't know. But, what is it? What was I going to say? I think a lot of people can relate to taking things apart, putting back together, taking things apart, putting back together, especially in Corollas. It seems like I've had the center console out like 5 times or something this last year. I'm not really sure. Shoot, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go remove the oil pan from below and then reinstall the bolt. Otherwise, I know I'm going to drop some bolts into the oil. Here's the guys going in. Just temporary, or maybe I'll leave it in. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I am not sure whether oil, if I fill the oil now and I take the speedo gear out, if a bunch of oil is going to come out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity while the transmission is empty to replace the trans mount. So it's just 14 mil bolts here, it looks like. So just attempting to remove the speedo gear here first. Okay, well that was kind of easy. Now we'll just where the heck did the son of a breaker bar? You know, it would have been smart if I had jacked this car up a little bit more. But no, I only jacked it up a little bit. Alright, let's see here. Exhaust mount kind of in the way. Piece of junk. Where's my screwdriver? Maybe I should get these middle ones off first. So it's just 6 bolts down here. Transmission cross member. I'm gonna grab an extension real quick. Power tool time. Ain't nobody got time for that. It looks like all the bolts are the same length. This would be so easy with a lift. It looks like there's a ground there. So I'll have to remember to hook the ground back up. And then one more bolt and this should be it. Okay. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this. Hopefully you can, but let's get some light here. So, this is the extent here of how bad the trans mount was. So, hopefully you can see that. Here's another shot of it here. It's just completely apart on this left side here. Completely apart. And this right side is actually, the other side is giving too. But, yep, pretty sure that's original.
Okay, so we got the new trans mount here. Hopefully it fits. Yes, it does. And we're just going to put it back on here. It's connecting this grounding wire back. Okay, sweet. I'm curious as to well, I've heard anyway that this mount has more vibration, so I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. Going to make sure that it's tight here. It's funny because I'm wearing one glove and my other hand is filthy. Genius. Pure genius. There's a bunch of like goo coming out of here. Or shmoo. Hopefully it doesn't leak out of there. Okay, so those are tight. Everything just needs to be tightened up really good. And we can fill this sucker up. I should probably look up torque specs for this, but I'm pretty sure that really tight would be good enough. I remember when I used to look up torque specs more often, and now I just tighten everything really tight. It's not going anywhere. Oops. Alright, well, job done. Now just time to fill this thing up. And we'll be good.
Supposed to be 1.7 liters of oil, but I'm just going to put both of these quarts. It's going to be about 18, 1.8, 1.89. Really doesn't make that much of a difference. So just going to put all the oil in from both. Alright, let's get this thing back in. It's freaking 3 in the morning. Power tools. Oops, I think it stopped recording. But that's really it. Plastic panels reinstalled and shift knob back on. And just like that, as you can see, it's late. And the car is back on the ground as if nothing happened. But we changed the trans mount and we changed the trans oil. So next time it's going to be stainless lines and probably the e-brake cables and maybe pads too. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Until then, you guys take care and keep the 86 alive. Thanks for watching.